Hi everyone, welcome and thank you for joining us today here at the ground floor of the global headquarters of Sony Group Corporation in Tokyo. I'm excited to deliver the latest Xperia news to all of you around the world. What I am about to share with you will reaffirm what Sony is. A creative entertainment company with a solid foundation of technology. It is the same company that our founders envisioned right from the start. Their tireless and enterprising spirit has carried us through the past 75 years, providing us with the inspiration that has driven our numerous contributions to entertainment and technology. But it is our founders' socially responsible approach to business that gives us our enduring foundation. In other words, Sony's purpose, fill the world with emotion through the power of creativity and technology, is rooted in making a positive contribution to people and society. 2 years ago, we launched the Xperia One, a revolutionary addition to our Xperia series that promised innovative, creativity-focused mobile experiences embodied by the Sony spirit. Experiences beyond imagination for the dedicated and passionate. This is the vision we set for ourselves. Imagine, we said, a display powered by Hollywood filmmaking capable of reproducing the colors of the film as the creators intended. A camera function that incorporates the award-winning real-time eye autofocus of Sony's industry-leading alpha cameras, all inside the palm of your hand. Driven by this vision, we continued advancing the Xperia in ways that had surpassed your expectations. We start from the same basic concept. We must design the product for our communities of interest. The people who share a deep love and dedication for the things they do. We must be as passionate about the creative experience we deliver as you are passionate about your interests. And so, we have provided you with a rich collection of creative tools all integrated into the Xperia that has kept you connected to your passions. Whether it be photography, movies, games, or music. Indulging in new passions and sharing them with others allows you to connect at the deeper level with your friends and communities. It empowers all of you to keep each other creatively inspired and motivated. These connections are what hold a society together and are central to Sony's mobile experience. We do not just provide creators with the tools they need, we strive to bring people closer and keep them connected wherever they are, even if separated by distance or circumstance. It is always people that move you emotionally and give you peace of mind. And now, with 5G, we are empowering creators and their communities with even more opportunities in Sony's unique ways. We are exploring 5G-based reality, real-time, and remote solutions for technological challenges in a number of different fields. One example is the Xperia Pro, which was launched in January. It's an innovative communication device with 5G millimeter wave technology for professionals. When this is connected to Sony's alpha camera via USB tethering, you can immediately upload images to the cloud for immediate distribution as you shoot. professional photographer Darren Kell says, the capabilities of this device in terms of getting images delivered to clients quickly is pretty astounding. In this way, we are approaching 5G as only Sony can, empowering creators with a new digital workflow. This brings us to the new Xperia. Like its predecessor, the new Xperia is a fast, powerful device that allows you to do more. But the speed on its own will not give you the tools you need. We must use that speed to transport you to a world where you will enjoy the levels of freedom in your passions. We must deliver both speed and the enriched creative experiences that lies ahead. Speed and beyond. And now, I present you with our latest flagship, Xperia One Mark III. It is a beautiful, powerful device full of features that is created to excite our communities of interest. For photographers, our award-winning autofocus gets further enhanced with greater reach and tracking capability than never before with the world's first variable telephoto lens in a smartphone. If you are a cinephile on the go or filmmaker, we have a world-first 120Hz 4K HDR OLED display to give you the quality you have never seen in the smartphone. For mobile gamers, you are now equipped with even more audio and visual technologies to conquer your games for a better chance of winning. For audiophiles, for the first time in a smartphone, our built-in speakers can reproduce 360 reality audio for an immersive experience where every note surrounds you just as it was intended. This is just a taste of all the enhanced features in the latest Xperia, made possible by the valuable feedback we have received from our community of interest around the world. Here to go into more detail is Yosuke from the product planning team.
Thank you, Kishida-san. Hi everyone. I'm sure you have been waiting to hear about all the new features you will enjoy with the new Xperia One Mark III. Let's start with photography. Last year, we made great advancement in speed and accuracy with the introduction of the world's first 20 FPS continuous burst shooting with autofocus and auto exposure in the smartphone. This was the feature developed by the very engineers of the industry-leading alpha cameras. With this technology, along with the introduction of our photography pro function, attracted many interchangeable lens camera shooters. When professional photographer Nick Didrick first tested it out, he said, "I was able to find just the right magic moment." A breakthrough in smartphone photography brought us inspiring feedback to challenge us even further. They were seeking the quality with even more reach and better tracking capability because life is constantly in motion and not everything happens right in front of you. A careful combination of 12 megapixel sensors and dual phase detection technology achieves a perfect balance between quality and speed. Now you have ultra-fast continuous autofocus on every lens, including the world's first variable telephoto lens, reaching up to 105mm. This gives you more possibilities for your creative expressions and speed on every lens that is yet to be seen on other smartphones. And with AI super resolution zoom, you can zoom in up to 300mm while keeping a clear image. Of course, we do not rest on just speed, but Xperia's autofocus accuracy is backed by as many as 247 autofocus points that covers nearly 70% of the frame. All images are tack sharp when shooting bursts at 20 fps, thanks to 60 calculations per second. This means focus and exposure is calculated 3 times between each frame to have the most accurate autofocus and auto exposure ever in a smartphone. This time, the burst shooting is greatly improved even under low light conditions, thanks to the combination of enhanced algorithms in our Bions X for mobile engine and 3D iToF sensor, producing cleaner images with reduced noise. And with a dedicated shutter button, you are shooting just like you would with a dedicated camera, being able to press halfway to engage continuous autofocus on your subject in motion. Speaking of the focus on the moving subject, we are introducing another technology from Alpha, and we call it real-time tracking. This allows for the autofocus system to stay on the subject in motion, like fast-moving performers, athletes, and objects, even when they are partially hidden, thanks to subject recognition technology. All you need to do is to tap on the display to start tracking your subject. So now you have both real-time eye autofocus for the best portrait and real-time tracking for freezing the magic moment as intended. The greater reach and tracking capability are just 2 examples of the things we have added to the Xperia, based on feedback from professional photographers. The new Xperia also features twice optics with T-star coating to minimize the reflections on your lenses for exquisite rendering and contrast. You can also choose to shoot in RAW format for more post-production flexibility to meet any creative need. For our camera, we focused on speed and went beyond by adding features designed to enhance your pleasure of photography. Earlier this year, we were honored that professional photographers Jean Fools was able to shoot with Xperia 1 Mark III. Let's hear what Jean's experience was like.
When I'm shooting sports, the 2 things I need are speed and the ability to create a great story. Sony took everything they learned from their amazing Alpha cameras and they put their technology into Xperia. Alpha is in its DNA. I'm a sports photographer and I love to tell visual stories. I'm constantly switching perspective from wide angle to telephoto. Xperia 1 Mark III has versatile lenses that give me focal lengths from 16mm to 105mm. I use that range to set the scene, show the action, and capture that crucial moment where the story unfolds. Speed is the essence of sports, and there are no do-overs. I'm always looking for the decisive moment, when the action is at its peak and everything comes together. When I see it happening, I tap the subject on the screen and real-time tracking locks on and continually tracks and focuses. I always have Xperia with me because you just can't predict when something amazing is going to happen. Having a camera in my pocket that can shoot in 20 frames per second bursts at 24 millimeters is a game changer. The camera is making 60 autofocus and exposure calculations every second. That's 3 times between each frame. Even in low light, the photos are tack sharp, perfectly exposed, and there's no noise. Xperia has dual PDAF with ultra-fast focus across all its lenses. Even when the action is at a distance and moving rapidly, it instantly locks on. With the embossed shutter button, a half press locks the focus and exposure, just like I'm used to with Alpha. And Photography Pro has familiar controls to capture the images in just the style I like. Nothing makes an impact like a great photo that captures the moment of peak action. And now with Xperia 1 Mark III, I have the power of Alpha with a camera that's always with me.
Next, let me move on to cinematography. We made filmmaking more accessible to aspiring creators with the launch of Cinematography Pro 2 years ago. Jeff Berlin, a filmmaker in Hollywood, says, "This is a democratization of filmmaking. With just an Xperia smartphone, you can capture your life in a very engaging cinematic way in 21:9 aspect ratio with Sony's know-how from Hollywood. This small handheld filmmaking device brings a whole new level of possibilities, otherwise not possible with a bigger apparatus. Creators can have greater control on how to tell their stories through look color presets. You have the option for 4K HDR in 24 FPS or record up to 5 times slow motion movie to really linger on a shot and enhance its emotion to influence what you want an audience to feel. We do not just empower creators with the tools they need, but we are committed in supporting budding filmmakers to have access to more platforms for showcasing their work. These include the Short Shorts Film Festival in Asia, which Sony supports and has also created a new category for the smartphone film competition supported by Sony. The smartphone display has indeed become your window to everyday entertainment. Whether you are a filmmaker or a cinephile, you need a display that you can rely on to see it right. And that is why we continue to develop higher standards for our display. We are excited to bring you the world's first 120Hz 4K HDR OLED display ever built onto smartphones. This features 6.5-inch display with professional level color reproduction, supporting wide color space BT2020, and individually calibrated at the factory for accurate colors. We respect the intention of the creators. Therefore, content will be displayed with no hindrance, such as display curvature or selfie camera notch. Further enhanced creator mode inspired by Sony's professional reference monitor used by colorists in film industry now automatically displays your favorite movies in authentic colors on apps of your choice. And of course, you will enjoy movies with Dolby Atmos, an immersive multi-dimensional sound technology tuned in collaboration with Sony Pictures Entertainment. Mobile gaming is another area where we have built on the Xperia 1 Mark III speed. This should come as no surprise, considering Sony has been leading the industry with high-quality gaming and entertainment experiences for decades. With the 21:9 cinema-wide display, you get to spot your opponents before they do, and the Game Enhancer with dazzling features is designed to help you play to win. Of course, the Xperia 1 Mark III is optimized with the Qualcomm Snapdragon Elite Gaming for superior gaming performance. And you will appreciate features that keep you focused during gameplay, as well as our popular HS power control. The 240Hz touch scanning ray lets your games respond to your controls at your preferred speed. When introduced to the market, Naoto, professional esports player from Scott, said, "I can move and control characters as I want." And the display gets even better with its new 120Hz refresh rate, reducing blurring even during fast-paced gaming sessions. What's more, we have added low gamma laser to make it easier for you to spot opponents hiding in the shadow. We know that the audio matters just as much for winning. So we have built in an audio equalizer that lets you control what sounds to emphasize and to mute. Like the footsteps of an opponent approaching you can be now heard clearer than before. We have also included optimized voice chat microphone that erases noise during the voice chat, so you can communicate with your teammates clearly. All of these are made possible by working closely with and listening to professional esports players. We know how much winning means to you, so we are enriching features for you to capture and share your proof and moment of victory. For example, the new feature, Rewind Time Record, pre-records the last 30 seconds of game time. You won't miss a thing, even when you hit the record after you win. Also, with an option to record at super smooth 120 FPS, you can burst shoot screenshots at 20 frames per second, making it easy to snap away now and pick out your favorite moments later. With all the features that give you the speed for the win, you will love to play these two popular titles. They are Call of Duty Mobile and Asphalt 9. Here to tell you more are our friends at Activision and Gameloft.
The Call of Duty Mobile World Championship is back. We're partnering with Sony and its new Xperia smartphone for this year's tournament and couldn't be more excited. Sony's upcoming Xperia 1 Mark III can deliver an optimized 120 FPS gaming experience with the latest CPU, and it's the official device of our Stage 4 regional playoffs in select regions and our Stage 5 grand finals of the Call of Duty Mobile World Championship. For more information, head over to the Call of Duty Mobile website.
As Sony announces its new model today, I am excited to share that Asphalt 9 is tuned in collaboration with Xperia and provides the highest FPS gaming experience. Asphalt 9 Legends is Gameloft's latest installment of the world's most downloaded and multi-awarded mobile racing game franchise. It offers the most hyper-realistic car racing content featuring a top roster of real hypercars, Rebel Drift and fast racing. With the highest FPS and its beautiful 21:9 display, Xperia users will be the first to enjoy the enhanced fluid driving experience.
From high-resolution streaming services to voice-based social networks, we depend so much on our ears than ever. And of course, Let's not forget about music and its power to uplift, energize, and heal. We know how much you love and probably miss the live music experiences, that proximity and sense of being transported into another world. The acoustics on Xperia is tuned in collaboration with multiple Grammy Award winner Mark Wilder from the Sony Music Entertainment's Battery Studio in New York. He says, "I cannot believe we can get such clarity out of a smartphone." With 3.5mm audio jack, you can simply plug in and enjoy the music with clearer left and right channel separation. Also, the DSE Ultimate, which transforms simple digital audio into near high-level sound with the AI-based technology. To bring you the sense of live experience, we have incorporated the 360 Spatial Sound, which mixes two-channel sound to 360-degree dimensional experience in real time, whether you are playing your music on your Xperia or streaming. What's more, we have upgraded the 360 reality audio hardware decoding. For the first time in a smartphone, our full-stage stereo speakers can play and reproduce 360 reality audio, so you can hear every sound coming from the direction it was intended when streaming via Tidal. And this comes with 40% more powerful speakers than the previous model. It is so immersive, you will feel like you are at an actual live show. We know you love music and have high expectations from Sony. How we can be your ultimate choice in playing music becomes our priority. We share this passion with our partner Tidal in delivering the best possible sound experience. The speaker-based 360 reality audio was made possible thanks to the collaboration. The key improvements are a result of listening intently to the needs of each community of interest. To make the most of these, it is important to keep you powered for doing more of what you love. We have a large 4500 mAh capacity with further enhanced 3-year long-lasting lifespan battery, so it can hold its power for a longer period. Of course, it has Qi wireless charging. It runs on the latest Qualcomm Snapdragon 888 5G mobile platform. And our smart connectivity gets even smarter with enhanced analysis to keep you connected seamlessly between Wi-Fi, LTE, or 5G cellular networks. Another handy feature being introduced is the pop-up window. The beautiful design is achieved with the Corning Gorilla Glass Victus, the toughest Gorilla Glass ever applied to Xperia, and it's rated IP65-68 for protecting it from accidental spills and sudden rain. So, all in all, the Xperia One Mark III is a powerful mobile device, providing you with what you need to pursue your passion and creativity. If you want a smaller device, but with no compromises, the next model may be your preferred choice. We have Diana from Sony UK to give you all the details.
Thank you for the introduction, Yosuke. And to everyone watching from around the world, I want to give you a great big welcome. I'm here today in Sony headquarters in the UK to proudly introduce to you the brand new Xperia 5 Mark III. I love everything about the Xperia 5 Mark III, which offers many great features of the Xperia 1 Mark III. Basically, it's speed and beyond made compact. Like many of you right now, I mostly work from home these days, But whenever I go outside and something catches my eye, I take a picture with my smartphone. I love doing this because photography, especially animal photography, has always been a passion of mine. One of my favorite features is Photography Pro, which allows me to play around with manual settings to get the shot I'm looking for. And combined with the fast autofocus on the 105mm telelens, I feel in full control of the shot. On the other hand, if I want to capture, for example, my dog in the spur of the moment, I can do it quickly with a new basic mode. It features Sony's award-winning real-time eye autofocus and the stunning bokeh effect. It delivers perfect pictures of my friends, family, and my beloved pet. Shooting videos is also easy, because now I can rely on an optical steady shot with flawless eye to reduce blur and produce images that are much clearer even in low light. I also use my Xperia to listen to music. When I'm on the go or exercising, I put on relaxing music to go on an evening walk, but when I'm working out or running, it's gotta be upbeat and dynamic. Whatever I put sounds great on the Xperia 5 Mark III. It features DSEE Ultimate, sound enhancement, and 360 spatial sound, so you feel transported to the recording studio, and every track sounds crystal clear with immersive surround effect. I'm sure many of you play games during your spare time, some more passionate about gaming than others, and I can tell you, you are in luck. The Xperia 5 Mark III has the exact same gaming features as Xperia 1 Mark III, which means you get to enjoy the same high-quality mobile gaming experience. So the Xperia 5 Mark III is compact but gives you all the key features you need for an all-round entertainment, powered by 5G for speed and performance. And it comes packed with a worry-free, large 4,500 mAh capacity battery. This is speed and beyond made compact. Now we're almost at the end, but before we go, I want to introduce the mid-range model in this new lineup, the Xperia 10 Mark III. This is the first Xperia mid-range model with 5G, compact and lightweight, but with plenty of power to keep you going throughout the day, with 4,500 mAh battery. It also has the same 21:9 aspect ratio HDR OLED display as the flagship models, an enhanced triple lens camera that produces sharp-looking images. And of course, it's water-resistant too. Well, that's it from me. I'm now going to pass you on to Kishida-san so he can offer a few closing words.
Thank you, Diana. To everyone watching, I hope you are now filled with excitement at all the fantastic things you will be able to achieve with our new Xperia smartphones. As a reminder, all the models are compatible with 5G. Whether you choose one of our two flagship models or the mid-range model, you will immediately gain access to this powerful mobile technology. Now let me recap the lineup. The flagship Xperia 1 Mark III comes in frosted black, frosted gray, and frosted purple, and will be available in early summer. The Xperia 5 Mark III is available in black, green, and pink, and will be launched in early summer. Finally, Xperia 10 Mark III comes in black, blue, white, and pink, and will be available in early summer. And of course, we have covers to protect your smartphones in matching colors too. If you wish to keep up to date with more information, follow us on one of these social media accounts. Xperia is where creativity and technology converge to provide you with a variety of new and unique experiences. Therefore, we will further innovate and continue to develop amazing new products and features that will enable users and creators to connect in unique ways. Because this is what we are truly passionate about. Thank you for joining us today, and stay safe.
Sony has continually refined its autofocus technology. That is now in Xperia. Instant lock-on with real-time tracking of fast-moving subjects for perfect image capture. A level of speed and imaging power never before achieved in a smartphone. Xperia 1 Mark III.